Well, good Friday evening to everybody. We are here in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, and we are back at a place we did a review on 2 years ago. We're back again. We're at the Peddler Steakhouse here on the back street along the river. As you can see the creek in the background. Now, doesn't Shaughnessy look sharp tonight with that hat on? Yeah, she's all dressed up tonight. I feel kind of like a bum, to be honest with you.
You're not.
I made a comment. We were at the Econo-Lefty Farmstead in Cherokee a few weeks ago, and I saw, I don't remember if it was a Ranger or what, but a lady was wearing a hat like that. I said, you would look good in a hat like that. I didn't know she went and bought one.
It wasn't a Ranger. It was another lady.
I just made a comment that you would look good in that hat.
I like that.
And anyway, I didn't know that she went and bought one, but she's wearing it tonight, so I think she looks pretty sharp in that. So we're going to go in here to the Peddler. We're going to go in tonight and try something different than what we got last time, and we're going to let you know how it goes, so stay with us. Okay, the Peddler is located here in Gatlinburg, right next to the Bearskin Lodge, and right across from where it's now Cece's Pizza. It used to be Kentucky Fried Chicken. I don't know who would empty a Kentucky Fried Chicken building out for a Cece's Pizza, but anyway, that's where it's located at, here on the back street of Gatlinburg. You can see we're actually right across from the Days Inn. This is a Days Inn motel, and Space Needle. And this is a popular place tonight. It's very busy. We've been here before. Our impression maybe not as high as some others, but we wanted to give it another shot, maybe get something a little different tonight. We'll say more about that later. But it is a very nice building, a very nice setting along the creek. We did want to request a creekside view from inside. You can do that. It's a lot harder to do than they let you think it is. They tell you that if you call an hour before opening and just put your name in, it's not that simple. How many times do we call? Look at your call log here.
My call log. 68.
We called 68 times to the Peddler in order to get
Before we finally got
through. So it's not like you call an hour and there's somebody there waiting to take your call. That's not how it works.
And I talked to him at 4:45. We started at 4.
Probably about 48 of those times we got just a flat out busy signal. Then when we would get a recording, it would tell us to hold for the next available operator. Then it would just all of a sudden go back to a busy signal. You would get hung up on.
It was frustrating.
Yeah, it's very frustrating. So anyway, we did finally get it for 6 o'clock seating tonight. It's a little after 6 now. We're still waiting.
It could be until 6:30.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that Corvette there. That's a sharp looking car there. It would not do for me to have that car. And then we are being called, so here, let's go in. Okay, then.
This party of 2 is going down to
I'll walk down the steps here. We are getting table 82.
I want the prime rib.
Would you like to eat nine? There, but they wasn't there, was
And they do have the salad bar back up. They did not when we were here before. So that's good to see. Alright. And right here is why the window seats are so popular. You get a view of the creek right behind you. Now, if you don't care about that, I don't know if you have to call. I guess you should still call for call-ahead seating, shouldn't you?
I mean, yeah, if you can get through. I mean, look, we didn't have to wait that long.
Okay. Yeah, we probably waited outside maybe 10, 15 minutes. Not bad. But it's very nice in here, very rustic. It's dark, but very nice. We'll let you see the salad bar as we go through here. Now, The same people that own this own the Park Grill, right?
Yes.
And at Park Grill, I got one of those smoked oysters. I don't recommend the smoked oysters.
You want anchovy?
No, I do not want an anchovy. Now, she eats anchovy. This person here eats
On a
anchovy.
pizza, I'm not eating it like
Okay.
that.
Okay, so as you can see, they got a very, very good salad bar here. About anything you could want. And a lot of things I don't want. So,
Do you want the beef?
yes, please.
You just tell me what you want now. Pizza side?
That's fine right there. Thank you. That's good. And I guess it's pretty much the same stuff on the other side. So, all right. So that's the salad bar. So, okay, there's my salad. Now I'm gonna let y'all in a little secret. Beets and cottage cheese go very well together.
Very well.
She has a half brother that was living in Littleton, Colorado at the time. We went out to eat with him out there, and we went to a place called Whitefence Farms. I don't even know if it's still there, but he said you got to mix beets and cottage cheese. I thought that was the awfulest sounding thing ever, but let me get your salad. But he convinced us to do it, and that was good. We do it
It was
everywhere
good,
now.
yeah, now.
Let me get the menu for you.
He's me back to get our order.
Huh?
He's me back in a minute to get our order.
Well, if he does, I'll pick up one. That's how you hurry your server up, come take your orders, try to record the menu. Works every time. And I already know what I'm getting. I didn't notice the desserts on the back, but that's where they are. And we've heard a lot of good things about the, was it Christie's chocolate cake? I thought it was Catherine's. So it's Christie's, okay. And it's on the back with the alcohol. We don't feature alcohol menus on our reviews. But we're probably going to be splitting a piece of that cake tonight. All right, that's the desserts. And here's the bread they bring you out. Looks like 2 little yeast rolls. So we're going to butter those up and give those a try. Okay, Shaughnessy's going to try a piece of that bread and tell us what you think of it.
It's good.
Just typical yeast roll.
Yeah. It's so good.
It's good and warm. I'm eating mine while I'm talking, so if I sound like I am.
It's good. I mean, the inside's nice and soft.
Yeah. Again, get a little bit of that river view. I can see why people want to sit next to the window.
We got a real nice view. Leaves are pretty.
Okay, we both got the prime rib and marinated chicken combo. So there that is. That's an 8-ounce prime rib and about a, I don't know, what, 1.5 ounce piece of chicken. So we both got the same thing.
But I will say I'm pretty excited. They have pineapple on it,
Oh,
and
she
it
got
looks
a
grilled.
Yeah. So why don't you take a bite of something? You try the prime rib, try the chicken.
Let me try that chicken.
Okay. Is it as good as they say?
It's very good. It's very tender and very flavorful. It's good.
Okay, try a bite of the prime rib. Now, I will say for an 8-ounce, they say it's 8 ounces when you get it as a combo. That looks pretty decent. I would. Oh, is it thin? Okay, I would put that close to 10 ounces myself. I think yours is a little thinner than mine. How is it?
Very good.
Good? Okay. Alright, here's the dessert. We don't usually get dessert at a restaurant unless it's like on a dessert bar, like an ice cream or something. But we had heard a lot about this. What is it? Christie's chocolate cake?
Christie's cake, I think.
Or Christie's cake. I was thinking it was Catherine's cake, but it's Christie's cake. So it's $11.99. I would never normally pay that for dessert, but it's big enough to split between 2 people. So
That comes out about right.
yeah, so looks good. So why don't you take a bite?
I'll be happy to. So it looks like chocolate cake, ice cream, a bunch of chocolate sauce. Look at all that. Whipped cream.
Can't really see. What do you think of it? Do that look again. Let's see if I can get some of the cake there. Divide it up. Yeah, okay. Is that ice cream in the middle?
Yeah, it's like a hot fudge cake.
Oh, it's like a hot
warm
fudge cake. Okay. All right, well, I'm going to get my half of it before it's gone. That's how I feel right now. I'm going to let her talk first.
Well, okay, so we had a window seat, like you saw. Really nice view. You could look out, look at the creek, look at the leaves and so forth. Salad bar was very well stocked, very good. Our waiter was very attentive tonight. There was also a lady.
His name was Tristan.
Tristan, yeah. And then there was a lady that I guess was helping him. She kept our cups full, plates taken away. Excellent job. Excellent job. As far as my meal, now, like I said, my salad was very good. Almost got a little bit of everything on the salad bar, but not anchovies, not oysters, but salad was good. My bread was good. It was nice and warm. The steak and the prime rib. Okay, so the chicken was a very small piece.
You didn't get steak.
Chicken and prime rib. Oh my God.
You said steak.
Sorry. So the piece of chicken I got, even though it was small, it was still very flavorful. It was tender, wasn't dry at all. The pineapple on it was grilled. I mean, that was good. It was very good. So if you just get the marinated chicken, it was good. The prime rib was good. I was a little disappointed that it was thin. I'd rather had it smaller around than thin, but it was still very flavorful, very good. Are you okay?
No, I'm not.
So it was good. Really, and my baked potato was good. So the only thing I would really have a complaint about is my steak knife was not very sharp. So I don't like to rub utensils.
I believe I've heard that one before.
Rub utensils against my plate because there always can be a very bad screeching noise. And
I love to rub utensils against my plate just because
that didn't happen tonight. But those plates are almost like a metalish, and then when you're rubbing metal against metal, it just, I didn't care for that. It's just like it wasn't cut good. So that's my complaint. And then I wanted to try their Christie's cake. We had saw some other YouTubers have that. It is a warm, like hot fudge cake with ice cream in the middle, a bunch of chocolate syrup. It was so good. The waiter said you could do 3 or 4 people. There's 2 of us. We ate it. That's probably why we're so full. But my meal was good. I mean, I really enjoyed it. The restaurant's very good. Just a little frustrating trying to get our name in, but once we got here, got seated quickly. Food was good. Service was good. So
I'm going to pass out.
do you need me to hold that? Go ahead.
Are you done?
I think.
Okay. Yeah, I whatever she said, I agree with it. Good night, y'all. Like and subscribe. No, honestly, I will say a few things. I'm miserable right now. I'm hurting. So let me just go back to, we were here 2 years ago in December. A lot had changed because of the virus. Everybody was still panicking. And they did not have the salad bar then. That is back. They also, I understand, used to have a steak cart where they bring it around and you pick your steak out. They don't do that. I heard our waiter telling the next table that the reason they don't do that is because, you know, same problem. Remember where you can't get anybody to work anymore. People don't want to work, so they're short on help. So anyway, the salad bar is back. The salad bar is very extensive. About everything you could want on a salad and stuff you don't want is there. Mm-hmm. I would say, now let me just go back to our review 2 years ago. Sorry. We were very mixed in our review. She got the prime rib. Is that what you got? Mm-hmm. And she had a good experience. I got a ribeye steak. I was not blown away by the steak here, just to be honest with you. Not for what they charged for it, and that's what our first review says. Like, it was okay. It wasn't bad, but it was a little tough last time. And for what you pay for it, I feel there are better steaks in Gatlinburg for a little less money than what I got here last time. Now, I've also heard people say it's really good, and then I've heard other people who do YouTube reviews say it's not consistent. Sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's not. So tonight, I didn't get a steak. I got the prime rib and the marinated chicken, same as she did. Let me start with the salad bar. I thought the salad bar was excellent. Everything I got off the salad bar was good. I was even impressed. I went back and got more of the little grape tomatoes. They were not like a lot of salad bar tomatoes that just don't have a taste. These were really juicy, really sweet. Everything I got off the salad bar was excellent.
And salad bar, actually, you can make multiple trips.
Yeah, you can. That's right.
Yeah.
We were wondering about that, and I heard him tell another table, make as many trips as you want with the salad bar. So you can. It's unlimited. Then your main entree does just come with one side, but again, unlimited trips to the salad bar. So that more than makes up for that. I got a baked potato as well. Baked potato was good. The only time I'm ever going to not like my baked potatoes is if it's not cooked well, and this one was cooked fine. The marinated chicken. Let me start with the pineapple on top. It was a grilled pineapple, and it had a really, in my opinion, a smoky flavor to it. I liked that. I thought that was a nice touch to that. The marinated chicken was juicy, very flavorful. Also had a smoke to it. I wasn't expecting that the pineapple, just having it grilled. I mean, you would expect a little bit, but it had I thought, a more than usual smoke taste to it. And I like that. Prime rib was good. Much better than the steak I had. So I guess if I had to say, is my opinion of the Peddler more favorable now than it was 2 years ago? Yeah, it is. If I was to come back here, I would not get a steak. If I wanted a good steak in Gatlinburg, I'm going somewhere else. If I wanted a good prime rib, I'd come here. If I wanted a good salad bar, I'd come here. If I wanted a good marinated piece of chicken, I'd come here. So yeah, I think my experience this time was a lot better. Like she said, the process of getting your name on a list was a headache. They need to do better with that. Look, either go to a reservation system or just do like a lot of restaurants, first come, first serve. You either take first available, or if you want something by the window, you just wait till it comes available. The way they've got it set up now is an absolute headache. We made 68 calls this evening.
In 45 minutes.
In 45 minutes.
Yeah, that was frustrating.
So,
but once you're here and
it's the
you
worst,
put your
worst
name
possible
in,
setup they could have.
yeah, that they're very proficient, you know, as far as
Yeah,
getting,
once you're here, you're not out there long.
And one thing we noticed, it's at a little after 7 now. There's hardly anybody waiting outside. There's a few, but not like when we got here when there was like everyone standing around. So if you can eat later, you can eat later.
Yeah, and then the chocolate cake. I'll finish up with that. And like she said, it's like if you remember Shoney's restaurants, there's still a few around. A lot of them have gone. They had the hot fudge cake. This is very similar. That's the closest thing I could compare it with, except this one has mounds of whipped cream on the side of it.
And a lot of chocolate syrup.
And a lot of chocolate syrup.
around.
That's the closest. It's ice cream in the middle. Very good. 2 people can split it because I'm fixing to go to the hospital after I get done with this. That's how I feel right now. I'm sure I'll be okay. But it doesn't look that big, but it's thick. It's tall. I mean, I should say. When you just see the square, you think it's 2 people going to be able to split that. Yeah, 2 people can split that.
Very easily.
So anyway, I think that sums it up. I don't know why I'm hurting and you ain't, but
well, I didn't eat a meal today. We got some fudge earlier.
me neither.
Oh, I thought, okay.
No,
yeah.
I just ate half a piece of fudge. That's all I've eaten today. So anyway, but yeah,
I mean, I'm full.
I had a good meal tonight. I had a good atmosphere. I still think you look sharp in that hat, by the way. I'm impressed with that. So she kind of dressed up for us a little bit tonight. But yeah, good meal. I would recommend it for those 3 things. Again, my one time getting the steak here, I've had better steaks in town. Prime ribs as good as any I've had. The salad bar's better than most. So yeah, I would give it a thumbs up. How about you?
Yes, definitely. It's raining leaves.
Yeah, leaves
you
are
can't
falling.
see them. They're like all around us.
I think they can see them if they're falling. But all right, well, thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe.
And find us on Facebook.
Thank you.